whatever you're doing right now to bring in money, that's what you're having to do. And it may not be something that you want to be doing, but it's something you have to do. Unless your passion's bringing in money for you, this is what you got to do. So for me, being self-employed, I got to go get material now. So there is a level of freedom that I do have instead of being confined in like a space or whatever. That I don't like that. I got away from that, and it drove me nuts. Now, there's nothing wrong with those who are doing that. If you enjoy what you're doing, that's great. That's great. But if you have a passion and a desire to do more, it's not really necessarily meaning to have more, but to be able to do more. And unfortunately, in order to do more, yeah, you need more money. And who doesn't want more money? If people say, I don't really care about money, well, then they're lying. That's not... If I gave you $1 million right now and I told you you would do it. So there's, yeah, of course you would take it. So that's just, you're lying to yourself. Everybody has a gift. Everybody has talents and stuff like that. It doesn't matter who you are. You do. You can't tell me you don't. Well, whatever that passion is, you're going to do it. You're going to do it. Right now I'm in the truck. I'm driving. I'll be in probably for over an hour and a half, going all the way to get material, and I got to go look at a chain. And so in the meantime, what I've developed as far as a habit is to listen to personal development stuff while I'm driving, educational stuff, even while I'm working. I have it in my ear. I always do. So when I'm with my daughter, yes, of course, I got it playing. Or when I'm with my daughter, I'm like, repeat after me! And I am confident, and she probably doesn't even know what the word confident means, but that's okay. Like I'm developing in her as a little child at 5 years old the self-esteem and the independence to. I'm not going to teach her to go to school to get a good education so you can get a good job. I'm sorry, guys, it's not true. But this is what I do when I get home. Same thing. You're working on your passion. When the kids are in bed, you're going to do it. Whatever it is, you're going to find time. If you're a writer, you're going to find time to write. If you're a singer, you're going to find time to sing. Whenever that time is. If you love basketball, you're going to be the kid after school. You're going to be shooting that hoop like 500 times until you can score a three-point shot. Or I don't even know what I'm talking about. So I guess there's a thing called three-point. I don't even watch sports. I don't even watch TV. So, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it takes. And this is what I do. This is my daily thing. This is what I do have a level of freedom. If I need to take a day off, yeah, I can take a day off. If I want to take a week off, yeah, I got to let the customers know that, I'm not going to be in this week. But that's the gist of my boss, really, is my customers, because they're the ones that are putting food on the table. And I do a heck of a job for them. But, and I know I'm just sitting here talking to you, and, but this is my life. This is what I'm doing. I'm out hustling. I got to go out and quote jobs. I got to do that. When you're self-employed, yeah, there's a lot of headache, and every day there's something. There's always, oh gosh, it's always something. But that's okay. I can't say I enjoy it, but I like the freedom of it. And like I said years ago, because I got into personal development, I love reading. I hated reading. To read a book was like, I didn't like school. I hated school. I felt like I was in a prison. Like I said, I still haven't even picked up my high school diploma. I don't even know what it looks like. I'm going to get a video of it and actually just to see. I've never used it. Never, So, and I'm not knocking the ones who want to go to school and get their education and stuff like that. If that's a desire that you have to be an accountant, or there are certain qualifications and things that you need in order to get that. And if great. If that makes you happy to sit there and punch numbers all day, it drives me crazy. I can sit there. My grandfather worked at Ford for 35 years, almost 35 years. I give him credit, because that's like, that place cannot be fun, money's good, but I don't know, my happiness is the most important thing, and my own mental, I've tried factory work. I don't like it. Not for me. But if you can do that, and there are some people who can't do anything else. But really, yes, you can. You don't need to be working at the job where you're working. You don't need to be stuck at a place where you're not happy. You can choose, and that's all it takes is just a decision. That's it. Just decide, I'm gonna freaking get myself out of here, and I'm gonna whatever it is. So there, you're gonna work on yourself. That's why I say to get into personal development, because when you work on yourself, you improve yourself, you improve your skills, you develop more skills, which is the key component in order to achieve better things. And you're not better than anybody else, because everybody is at their own level of knowledge and understanding and awareness, and there is more for you to get if you're willing to put in the work. And that's what it is. You have to be willing to put in the work and the time and the effort and the pain and the struggle and all those things like I said in my last video that we're not really wanting to do. We don't want to go through all that stuff because it's easier not to. And that's what it's going to come to, is you cannot settle for where you are. If you settle for where you are, that's where you're going to stay. But whatever happens in your life, and I learned this from listening to mentors, they need to wake you up, knock on that head, get you thinking, and get your mind in the right perspective, because that's what it comes down to. It's just perspective. That's all it is. You cause your own emotions, you cause your own feelings, you cause all that stuff, no matter what the situation's going on in your life. I'll tell you, see, I'm going on a tangent again. One book that I read, and I forget the name of it, you know that? I forget the name. But it was a great book. And, what was it? It was about the man in a concentration camp. I'll find out the book and I'll probably put it in like as what do they call that, annotation. I'll put it in there because I'll sit here till I get to where I'm going before I remember. But yeah, you need to read the books. You need to take on personal development, because you need to take on those mentors, even other ones, great ones. They're all over. Listen to them every day. Download them. Read books. But the thing is, you need to change your thinking, because no matter what goes on in your life, you're responsible. That was a huge thing for me to learn. No matter what it is, you take responsibility for whatever happens in your life. It's nobody else's fault. It's nobody else's issues. It's yours. And when I took that on, and it takes time for it to actually be ingrained in your character and in your actual mental, in your brain, that will be one of the biggest things that will help you. Because no matter what, you're responsible. This world doesn't owe us anything, guys. You're alive. That's more than what you need. That's all you need. That's all you need, is just to be alive. And if you're alive, you're already ahead of the game. Anyways, that's enough for now. I don't, like I said, I'll do the vlogs, but just what I do, I probably will do more, because it's a lot of work. But you're going to see the process. You're going to see the process. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. There's a fire inside, and you have it too. Whatever it is. I know you know what I'm talking about right now. So just go after it, guys. That's it.